Let's go ahead and start inside of one of our applications. Now, this is a Qlik Talend cloud project specifically around our SAP Accelerators, where we work on getting content out of SAP for financial analytics, inventory management, and orders to cash. We have augmented this model with data that is coming in through Snowflake from wells. And if we take a look at that real quick, what we'll see is well data around asset groups, sensors, maintenance, and such. Now, in this project, what we do is we take the raw data from SAP and we start transforming it. So we'll see that we have our SAP data, which we rename to some friendly names in order to get columns inside of the target data system when we load data. We then start doing additional transformation. We start adding friendly names to all the raw SAP data. So instead of the technical short names, we have the friendly names. We do all the work to manage all of the data elements, strings, dates, all that information is managed by Qlik. We then additionally take that information and transform it to get it ready into analytics state. And we do that by using our transformation engine. And then we model the information and connect it all together. So all of the components around, in this case, orders to cash, how they connect and deliver that information for the analytics state. And at the end of it, we create data marts that are ready for analysis. And we'll take a look at one of these here around sales document line items. Sold to customer, billed to customer, shipped to customer, everything related to material, everything related to sales document line item status, everything related to the sales office orgs, header status, and currency. Now that we've created this information, let's go ahead and take a look at what it would look like to do some analytics with this information. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of this well field maintenance information that we've seen pushed through our previous application where we did all the data transformation. We'll go ahead and look at an over-type view of all our different oil field wells up in Canada. We can see some maintenance costs, maintenance hours. It's a very nice map, tells us everything we need to know. And this application's got a lot of information that we might want to look at. Sensor analysis, pump sensors, maintenance analysis. But let's go ahead and jump down to maintenance by wells. We want to see if there's anything going on with these different wells. And if I take a look specifically, let's go ahead and take a look at well 2 and focus in on that. We can see that there's a lot of noise going on with the sensors in well 2. And what we can see if we take a look at this is where are the issues, prime movers and stream injectors. So let's ask some questions now using our generative AI integration that runs on AWS Bedrock and ask some questions. So we'll go ahead and say, give me a 3-point bullet list of common failures with prime movers. Now, we have uploaded a whole bunch of documentation into the Qlik Answers product so that we can reference that information in context with the data that we're looking at here on the screen. Based on the provided context, common failures with prime movers include shaft failures, fatigue failures, seal leak issues. I can even look at the source, which is this documentation specifically around prime movers to give us that information. Well, what if I want to ask about the other issues, which seem to all be related to steam injection? So let me go ahead and get that. I'll paste in a question here. Tell me what issues occur with steam injection, and I'll get a new set of answers that's gone through and looked at that again in context with the data we're looking at, so we can see what's going on here. Now, I'm looking at this data. I could, if I want, use some AutoML, some generative AI to go and predict information. But in this case, this data may be coming in every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes from these sensor logs. And I can clearly see where there's problems. I can see where these spikes occur. And so if I said, oh man, I see a spike coming with the data, it starts wobbling, and then I see a drop, I can proactively create a SAP work order to go out and fix the well. I don't have to wait 24 hours, 48 hours before I notice that there's something wrong with the well. I can see this information and make a change. I'll go ahead and click the order maintenance button. This will run a Qlik application automation task that executes a Qlik Talend job behind the scenes to create a work order in SAP for well 2 and then tags my name to it. Now, how did this happen? Well, behind the scenes, we have created a task inside of Talend that connects up to SAP, reads the information from Snowflake that we've been using, and goes and passes information and actually triggers a work order to be issued with the information in context from SAP and from this application that we've been using. So again, this is a combination of all the things from data integration, data transformation, analytics, generative AI, and being able to write back into SAP and execute certain jobs all around an oil and gas use case.